Hello everyone, Garnet here, and welcome to Grounded. A very fun game. It's very much like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids in the survival game format. Full disclosure, I have played this game before, but I've never beaten it. As well as I also have a little bit of arachnophobia, so this game might get me 100 or 200 times. But I know there's an arachnophobia mode. I'm not really going to turn that on. I have no intention to. When I did try it before, it felt pretty much the same as just running into the spider itself. So we may as well just face our fears head on. If you do enjoy the video, let me know, and I'll continue the series on the channel. But for now, let's get into the game. It's gotta be our boy, Pete. Pete is the only way to go. I'm gonna name the world the Garnet Mine, which is the name of the Discord server. If you're interested, the link is in the description below. Alright. This opening cutscene is very cool, so we're gonna let it play.
You think you outsmarted me? The mighty Muldoon? I don't think so, Yoked Girth. Stay tuned for what happens next on Yoked Girth. Now a word from our sponsor.
Yoked Girth.
Kids, are you ready for a new wild and wacky puncho fruit flavor? Introducing apricot. It's a punch to the gut. Stop by.
Oh, 90s cartoon, or advertisements.
Good morning, Brook Hollow. Today is October 20, 1990.
Yep.
This is your news. We have a special breaking report. The police department has released
Wait, that's me.
information that
That's me.
more local teenagers have gone missing. They were last seen earlier this week, and the only connection between the teenagers is that they are all students at Brook Hollow High School. This could be linked to the disturbing trend of other possible abductions and missing teenagers from our otherwise quiet town. If anyone has seen the teenagers or has any other information, please contact the police department. The mayor of Brook Hollow has put a curfew into effect for anyone under 18 starting tonight. Now to other news. In the business world, prominent practical technology science here.
And here we go. A nice good look at the backyard. The world in which we shall be. Confined to. I love this game, man, even though it scares the absolute crap out of me. Ooh, what's that? What could that possibly be? Me? Little old Pete? Tiny, tiny Pete? And we are into it.
Whoa. Pete. Oh, looks like you really stepped in it this time.
Wonder
Where in
though.
the world are you?
Oh,
Hello? Hello?
Pete, we are in the backyard.
Remember your scout training. Step 1, get your bearings.
Oh, I'm going to be pressing the map button a lot on accident, by the way, because it's the same button that I use in Ark for pooping. So I'm just going to press it instinctively, even though I don't mean to. Oh, man, it has been a while.
Example of the Formicidae family.
Hello, little aphid.
Wow. My scout training doesn't.
Alright, I need to start collecting some resources so we can get something put together before we accidentally run into the big problems. So let's get ourselves some tools made. Let's go take a look. I don't remember... Did I set up a button for third person? Because I like to switch into third person whenever I can. Oh yeah, I did. There it is. Okay. Third person Pete. Let's go and scan some more stuff and see if we can learn the tools yet.
Well, logic dictates that there are probably
Yeah,
more
that-
of these stations around. Maybe if I keep searching, I'll find some clues. Or someone.
Raw science! I do love that. I do love that so much. Okay, crude rope, fiber bandage, plant slurry. Okay, very good. And then let's do this one. I should have probably scanned the rock, huh? That's okay. We'll go and find another one of these places, and we'll be able to scan that. There shouldn't be one too far from here, if I remember right. We'll kind of head this way. That may have actually literally stopped me from scanning and getting tools right now because I needed to scan the rock. It's okay.
Curiosity killed the tiny Pete. Huh. looks like this thing hooks up with those lasers.
Yes.
I don't think that worked properly. It seems like the machine needs all 3 lasers to function.
So that one is struggling in general. And that one's just blocked by that. So I need to make I make an axe and then knock down that one there. Let's see. I wonder if it's been long enough for another scan. What is that? It's R. Oops. I should probably not just be pressing buttons until I know we're good. At 8:26. Okay, we got another 8 minutes in game. Then I'll be able to scan another thing. Oh, hey, I can make an axe. Very good. It's going to take me a minute for me to get to the right buttons and stuff. I keep pressing everything definitely out of order. What do I need for these? So I need a crude rope. So let's make one of those. And then we'll make an axe. Heck yeah. Let's get that on our hotbar. Can we do the same with a spear? Yes, we can. So I'll get that equipped as well. Nice. So we are ready for battle. Sort of. Against only this guy.
He's got a nose for the truth.
Alright. So we got ourselves some meat. We got to cook it up. We don't want to starve to death. Unfortunately, that guy just happened to walk by at the wrong time. Hello, Ant. I am not really wanting to mess with you quite yet. Not that I couldn't take you. Just don't really want to potentially get a wave of ants trying to come destroy my base that doesn't exist yet. Okay. Let's go fix that one laser that's covered by a grass leaf. Grass leaf? Grass blade? That's the word. Blade of grass. I go outside sometimes. Alright, let's do it. Perfect. So they also want me to scan these. So I'm going to take one of these. I'm going to take these over to the scanner now that I should have a chance to do that. Okay, let's scan. Looks like I just have the one, so let's only scan the grass plank. And when I scan this, I should be able to make base building stuff. Fantastic. That is very important to try to get as soon as you possibly can. It actually took me a long time to realize you needed to do that when I first played. So, I'm glad that I figured that out now. Alright, let's hop back up here. I'm just going to leave these here for now. And then we need to go over towards that one. Do we have a... am I able to make a torch? I need some rope and dry grass trunks. Okay, let's do that real quick. Okay, crude rope. Then we'll get... Awesome. Okay, that's already on 5, so I'll just leave it there. So now that we are equipped with a torch, an axe, and a spear... Why is that in 1 now? Hold on. Okay. The reason I want to leave the rocks on the hotbar is you can actually use them to throw at water droplets that are on the blades of grass. And you get some water down pretty quick. And safely, too. I'm going to get as much sap as I can. I think the main thing that I had problems with trying to play this before is the fact that I just kept forgetting to grab the sap and making more bandages. You really just need as many of those as you can possibly find. Am I still going the right way? I may have turned in the middle of heading out this direction. Okay, it's this direction. I totally got flipped around. That does happen quite a bit for me. I don't know if I've really mentioned it, but I do have ADHD, so I can't really help it all the time. Ooh. Ah.
Whoa, why don't you just stay over
Little
there,
mites.
small red insect?
Give me all that mite fuzz. Alright, we'll switch to third person now. Now was the time for battle. Oops. Okay, I'll figure out the timing for blocks in a bit. If you're able to block perfectly, then you can stun them, and you get some free hits in. And honestly, later in the game, it's kind of the only way to survive. Ooh, mushrooms. Let's kill this mite also. Good stuff.
Says I light up a room.
Of course she does, Pete. It's in the same boat there, bud. Oh, these ones are not the ones that are insta-kills. Okay. Head down into this first little look into a cave. Whoa! Alrighty. I mean, obviously, they are technically arachnids, but lawn mites don't bug me that much. I mean, it is kind of... the hair is kind of sticking up a little bit on the back of my neck, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, so I think that did stop it for now. I'll have to remember to come back down here when I have a hammer, so I can grab the stuff behind there. Let's also grab the rest of the slime mold while I'm here as well. Want to get all the resources we possibly can. I'm going to be very vigilant on where I'm looking. I do not want to run into a spider. Yet. It's inevitable. You have to fight him eventually. I got as far as where I needed to almost fight the Black Widow, and then I stopped. So I don't know if anyone's familiar with that. Kind of have an idea of how far I got. Let's put the torch away so I don't waste it. Okay, let's try to start this machine again. Boop. Love the music in this game, man. It's so good. Also, the effects, so cool. Oh, God. Oh, man. So much destruction. I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. Beat, you didn't even know what that was going to do. Oh, yeah. I should probably have done this.
I was a fool to have ever doubted myself. A fool like Klein, like Kaminsky, like Schmechter, like all of Ominent. I am here in the backyard. Down in the backyard. I mean, I am speaking to you from the backyard. I am tiny! I should gather my thoughts. This is a momentous occasion. Windows Tolly official log, 89.08.05. Recording as I take my first steps into the miniature world. The sights are unbelievable. The textures, the way the light falls upon every surface, the subtle patterns in all of the objects that surround me. The grass! Even common lawn grass looks like a structure from an alien world. Wait. What's that sound? The very earth is trembling. Over there, what could it be? An ant! My God, today, the world has changed forever.
All right. He did such a good job with the voice acting. God, I can't even speak sometimes. Voice acting for this game. I love it so much. All right, let's see. We'll take care of the Weevil. I need some water. And I can't just drink out of any pond. Oh, there's some. There we go. That's what I was looking for. So we'll throw a rock at that. Perfect. Do a nice slurp of that. Have a couple more mushrooms.
Worse than my mom's Brussels sprouts.
All right. Oh, yeah. So I'm going to need a big hammer to break those. But right now I don't have a single hammer at all. So we need to actually go over and investigate what just happened towards the tree. This is where the bad things that I don't want to run into could be. And that's that's just lovely. I'm very happy about that. Ooh, I should have probably just checked for the Puncho Tropicop stuff. Surprised I haven't gotten any Weevil noses yet, to be honest. Did it actually... Does it have some around here? Yes, it does. Kind of covers both food and water. It's very nice to have.
Ant spotted.
Sorry, Weevil. No one's safe. Okay. I know, I wasn't trying to hit that. Hello, Ant. It is so easy to get distracted when you're playing this game. Kind of the same with any survival game, honestly. That's kind of my... That's kind of been my experience with all of them. But since there's always so much to do, it's normally not a problem. Oh man, just knowing what's over here makes me nervous. It's an old anthill. I have seen other things in there, though. Aphid honeydew, okay. I think since it's still daytime, I want to beeline it into this destination. Kind of get this stuff going. Before, oh, right. I should be doing this. E, right? Yeah. So it's very important to get snapshots, essentially, of every type of creature as you find them. So that you can find out what their weaknesses are. And be prepared when it's time to fight them. I can tell you, ladybugs are a lot stronger than you would first imagine. Let's see. head on down here. I don't want to, but I'm just going to poke my head in so I can get a scan of these guys. And, actually, I'm going to grab this. This is not what I was talking about. These are important, too. Alright. It's around this route that I have to be worried about. Oh, it's talking about he's talking about the maggots, which I can't scan until I knock out of the grid, right? Alrighty, we're going to crouch and go like this. And I'm going to try not to freak out. We'll just get a scan of the wolf spider and leave. Nope. That's all I want to do with them right now. It has been, like, there was a point when I was playing this last that I could go up and fight them just fine. But, not right now. Right now is not one of those times that I feel okay about it. Hello, Aphid. Big, pink, science-y clouds. Oh man, it is about to get dark, which is kind of terrifying, considering they're literally in there. Ugh, I've had them come in here before. It is not a good time. Alright. Welcome to a place. I don't know, like, what level of what I should say and what I shouldn't say. Like, what all these things are.
Source of the particle irregularities. They appear to be a byproduct of the shrinking process.
Skip this.
If I adjust the machine to account for their existence, it should be the key to the de-shrinking, expanding process. Burgle, please bring up the readings for the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle traces. Ugh, that name is
very
tiresome.
important.
And while you're at it, rename all references to the irregular covalent SNPI 42Z particle to raw science.
Raw science. Good call. Good call on that.
Raw science identified. Does it require cooking, flipping, or grilling?
Love Burgle, man.
No, none of those. Categorization.
That answer is not permitted, according to health code standards.
Outpowered, okay.
Raw food items.
So this is the tree lab. It does say to explore the lab, so I do know that that is a thing that they have talked about. There we go. The oak lab, more specific. Just gonna grab all this sap because it is super important to have, and all those things I scanned during the tape are the same. All right, so this here it shows all of the other labs that they've made in this area. So they got a pond lab. Am I able to, like, move to the next ones? No, I think it just kind of does it over time. They've got a pond lab, a haze lab. It's interesting that they named it that way initially, but, you know. And I'm pretty sure there's also a black ant lab. And a hedge lab. I think there are 5 total labs in the backyard. We have to go to every single one of them. Fun things happen in most of them. Oh, hello, Burgle. Get up, my friend, get up!
System reboot in progress.
Perfect. Hello. I love that jingle. Looks a lot like a robot that I had, a remote control robot I had when I was a kid. He only held a tray, though. He didn't actually have, like, a spatula or anything.
I am sure this all must be very disorienting for you, but hopefully I can explain.
Essentially, Burgle says that he thinks we were shrunk by Dr. Tully's shrinking device. He's not sure why we're in the yard, or much of anything at all, really, because our tinkering with the device caused a large raw science explosion, corrupting his memory. He also says that our memory has most likely been erased after the shrinking process, and unfortunately Dr. Tully has been missing for several weeks, and he has no idea where he's gone. He says the only way to go home is to fix the device, but we need to go and collect memory chips for him to be able to do that. There are 2 types of chips around the yard: auxiliary chips, which will help unlock more survival recipes, and super chips, which are gold and have his backup memory on them. He says that our first target would be the hedge lab, which was the observation lab that was used for, out of all things, arachnid web research. He then has us scan our DNA into the system so we can access the labs, and sends us on our way. Awesome. Thank you, Burgle. So that was a lot of information all at once, and hopefully I can try to make that interesting sounding. More than it already is. The game is awesome. Let's press the button on the SL. So let's hold the biometric scanner and get ourselves prepped for the yard. Alright, cool. So retrieve a chip for Burgle. So that is what we gotta do. I don't know why it's telling me to go grab these things. Did I not scan that before? Let's open this. There was also another door over here that I couldn't go into before because it was locked. Anything in here of interest now? Oh, I gotta hold it again. Open, says Pete. Tiny Pete, indeed. And bong. Anything in here right away? Raw science. Nice. I also know there's something else in here, but I can't do that right now. I need to go and try to get ourselves some more upgrade stuff. It's not breakable. Okay. It's been a bit since I have been here. Oh, what's this? Feel free to pause and read that if you want. There's already been a lot of dialogue as it is, I feel like. Let's get a free slurp of water. Thank you. Okay. I almost feel like there was another... Okay. Assistant manager keycard. I need that to get into that room. Oh, bunch of free stuff. I will take that, thank you very much. Oh, and the change of color on the... on the UI definitely means it's nighttime now. There's a couple kids and a hamster. Or gerbil? I don't know. Goodness, Burgle. Scared me a little bit, dude. Not gonna lie. What's this? The Super Duper. Requires Duper Disc. Okay. I don't know what that is. That's new to me. The Science Shop. Smithing Station. Oh, that's important. Honestly, a lot of these things are pretty important. Let's see. So I have 1440 right now. Is there anything I can actually unlock? I should probably just buy this then. And then the multi-story bases will add ceilings and stuff. I'll buy that too. Oh yeah, I learned a lot of things by unlocking that. Is this charged at all? Oh, it's fully charged again. Great. What can we make out of this meat? A Weevil shield, stuffed Weevil, and a Weevil mount. Okay, cool. We can do the crude rope. What will that do for us? A bow. And an eye patch, which I'm pretty sure helps with the bow. And then a canteen, which is very good, because I need that. It's a good way to stay alive. And then we'll scan the bandage, too. It gave me nothing but raw science. Okay. So I don't really want to go outside in the dark. But, I don't know if I have much of a choice right now. So I'm worried about directly around everything here. That's like the worst area that I could be right now, given the wolf spiders. And then this is where I need to go. There's a super tech chip down here for the hedge lab. So I should probably try to go build some sort of base or something down near the device. That may be our best bet. Assuming I can get out of here unscathed. That is kind of the most important part. I'm used to that being the crouch key. My bad. Okay, I don't... There isn't one right here, right now. So we're going to move out here. And I'm going to be very, very cautious. But also I want some of these. You know, I don't know if I would do anything that involves... Whoa, where did that... Okay. They all kind of flew to space. So not only are there the two inside, I know of one more that's out here somewhere that actually does patrol around this area. Learned that the hard way when I built something over here. So, just gotta be super cautious. And, head back this direction. Try to get away from the wolf spider zones. Ooh, I really need to make a shovel. Can I make a shovel? That would be good too. Yes, I can. Awesome. Especially since there's a grub right here. I'll just do one right now. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. Come on. Let's scan it.
Mark that one off the list.
And kill it. Oh, why did it do that? Alright, hold on. Perfect. Got a bunch more stuff that I'm going to have to scan here soon. Grub sludge and everything. The grub stuff is how you get a canteen made as well. I don't know why it's telling me to grab this. I've already gotten sprigs, and I've gotten those before. What exactly are you wanting me to... Why are you telling me to look at the sprigs? If I can get away with no jump scares today, that would be nice. That's what you guys want, though, huh? You want to see me being scared. Well, you know what? It's going to happen eventually, whether it happens now or not. It does happen. Oh, lordy. I really should have thought about this a little bit more. I'm going to kind of work my way back towards the...
Aw, poor guy's got allergies.
towards the platform. The little machine. I just got the chills. Let's see. This way. I don't want to run into any other bigger bugs yet, either. Way too early for some of that stuff. There's the Tropicop stuff. Collect ourselves a little bit of that and just slurp it on up. Okay, there's that thing. I don't want to build directly on it, obviously. But it is kind of a central point. So it's not a bad idea to have something kind of near this. Just to be safe. Is this kind of flat up here? Kind of not really. It's kind of a shoe print there. And an ant. Hello, ant. Ah, screw it. We'll build up here anyway. I'll maybe make a flat platform and we'll live kind of above this.
Taking a look.
Okay, I wasn't sure what I was seeing over there, but that's just the leaking poison into the backyard. No big deal. It's normal. Don't even worry about it. We've got to build a lean-to. Where is that in here? There it is. Okay. So we'll just make one here real quick. So we have one crafted. Okay. Let's sleep until morning, considering it's midnight. Whew, productive first day. I am going to have to find food and water immediately, though, once I get in. That's pretty much how this goes. Yeah, used up a lot of it for that. Let's have a couple mushrooms. Only let me do... Oh, where'd the granola bar come from? I must have grabbed it in the lab unknowingly. Start chopping these down, and I'll bring you back when I have a little bit of a platform made. Okay, so chop down all of the grass that's inside of the shoe print here, and then we're going to go in here and make... Yeah, so if I put a whole bunch of half walls around, and then I put ceilings on them, I should be able to make it nice and flat, and we won't have anything getting underneath. We'll work on that for a bit. I'll show you how it kind of is done after I place these. So I've kind of laid out a bit of a little wall here. I'm actually just going to use this as a kind of a foundation. So now that I've done this, I can place the grass planks into each one of these to kind of fill them out. You can carry up to 5 by default, but if you're wearing certain armor, you can carry more blades of grass at a time. I am hearing a bee already. Hello. Hello, Bumblebee. If I was even slightly ready to battle you, I would throw a spear at you. I mean, the bee armor is really good. It helps with a little bit of archery stuff, and I'm a big fan of the archery in this. And if every little boost that you can get for the archery, the better, because it's not very strong by default. Wow. It's going to take a while to build this, so I'll bring you guys back once it's done. Unless something crazy happens, of course. Which, you never know. It can happen in any survival game at any time. And bam! It only took an entire in-game day. But I did finish building this. It also filled my entire inventory with plant fibers. Which is not a bad thing. It's always good to have a lot of those. I'm going to have to make a lot of rope going forward anyway. I'm going to have to build up some walls here to actually protect ourselves, but this is going to be a nice-sized beginner base. This is the kind of thing that happens all the time. I kind of just bite off more than I can chew right at the beginning, but I do think this is a great start to this series. If you guys did enjoy the video, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you got anything to bring up about this series or any of the other ones on the channel, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!